We are back at United Strength. I'm here with Tristain Hoath Sebastian Oreb and with the rest of the crew. Super stoked. Today's deadlift. We're gonna work ourselves up to a comfortable way. It should be a light, heavy lift. And then we're gonna do some stones most likely. We might do some fingers that have fingers outside here, just to give it a touch. Obviously, at SMOE, they have fingers into power stairs, so it's good to touch that a bit more. But yeah, things are going well, guys. I'm feeling strong, feeling ready. We are right now, I believe, 2 weeks out from SMOE when this video is filmed. So yeah, super stoked, super excited about the competition. I'm obviously going in there to win. I'm actually flying to Iceland in a few days from now, and on the 9th and the 10th of August, I'm competing at Iceland's Strongest Man. And if you guys didn't know, that show will be live streamed on my YouTube channel, so don't miss it. Anyways, guys, we're gonna start warming up. We'll see you guys. In 2014, my biggest mistakes in my career went in the finals of World Series Man. I lost by half a point to Tristain Hoath Sebastian Oreb. I was second at World Series Man that year. And the biggest mistake I made was going raw into the squats.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't use a suit. I was young. I was full of myself, and I just didn't believe in suit. I was like, fuck, I don't need a suit. And probably if I would have put a suit on, I probably would have made one more reps, which would have been enough to win.
Definitely do that. Yeah.
You can always be smart afterwards.
Yeah. Yeah. Everyththing's like, I was looking at it, was even like, I've only trained in like a single ply. Yeah. So I'm like, and then all the guys are pulling a multi, and I'm like, oh, now I need a multi. But it's like, even if it's gonna get me a rep or two, it's big points. Yeah,
I even pulled 501 single ply.
Yeah.
Most of the guys, I believe, are doing,
they're all multis. Yeah. So
learning. I've never been a big fan of suits, but my coach wants me to try on a multiply suits. So
we don't because in Canada, JF doesn't allow us to train in suits. He doesn't allow us to compete in suits, anything like that. So we have very few comps that allow suits, and really it's just like Giants and Worlds that are kind of allowing it. So it's something that we have to adapt for.
Oh, 100%, yeah. It does play a big difference,
Yeah.
Nice.
I want to be one of my biggest weaknesses, I'm just going to be honest, guys, is definitely my pressing, and weight moves weight. So I've been trying to gain a bit more weight. I'm kind of stuck at 190 or 410 pounds. Got sick not so long ago, lost my appetite, and whatever, but I'll definitely try to jump a little bit more body weight. It can help with just more static strength, static power.
There's a point where mass moves mass.
Yes.
It is get overboard, but at the same time, it's nice having that base.
Yes, some guys obviously can work against them.
Yeah.
But in my case, I can get away with being around 200 kilograms without it, affecting me negatively.
Yeah. Well. At what, 6'9", 6'8"?
Yeah, at 6'9", yeah.
That's the height also helps.
Helps,
right?
Yeah.
But I'm trying to play my weight personally, trying to most of my comp weights 150, 152 kilo.
Yeah.
It's kind of where I push to.
Yeah.
And then when I'm off after 3 pounds, I try and sit around 145-ish.
Yeah.
And then ramp the food up, and at least the body feels energized and ready
100%, 100%. Usually, for me, I always gain additional few kilograms, week out, because then training is gonna get less, and I'm just at home fueling my body, trying to get as much food as possible as I can, and I just the strength, I just peak, bam.
I do have a question though.
Yeah.
What do you do for because you have a long ass flight from Iceland to Vancouver. What is What is your goal for flying for nutrition? Like,
So
how do you manage that?
So I travel with food.
Oh, you just bring like cooler food and.
I just bring food with me, literally. Like, for example, I was just talking to my wife this morning, and she was saying, let's leave these boxes here in Canada so you have them. I said, I can't, because I have to travel with food with me to Iceland. I'm traveling for like maybe 12 hours, so I have to have X amount of meals with me. So like, I always travel with food with me, especially in the preparation, because you know, the worst thing you can do is eat an airport food that just sucks, you know, and you might, you know, feel bad or
you know, get what you need.
Get diarrhea or sick, you know, I don't know, like whatever. So finally my bag arrived. To tell a long story fast, basically when I was traveling to Canada, my bag couldn't go with because the check-in was closed. My flight was delayed, and I got a message saying that my flight was delayed, but they never said that they would close check-in on time, which they did. So I basically couldn't check in my bag, which made it, I had to call my dad, and my dad took the bag and he sent the bag with DHL Express. The bag was supposed to arrive like 2 days later. Now it's been a week and a half and it finally arrived. Because I've been staying in different places. I've been staying like, first I arrived, I was staying in Calgary, then we drove to Silver Lake, I was staying in Silver Lake, and then now we're in Edmonton. We're staying at like different Airbnbs throughout this trip. And I have been communicating with DHL Express and telling them where I'm staying and giving them the correct address which of the bag. Obviously that didn't end well because they shipped my bag to Calgary, which is literally a 3-hour drive from here. So this morning I was just panicking, what the hell am I supposed to do? I'm not going to drive 3 hours there and 3 hours back. So I just put up on my story randomly, is any of my followers that lives in Calgary going to drive from Calgary to Edmonton? Few people reached out, and you know, I was able to find a guy that was willing to take my bag and bring it here. So big thanks to him. You know, I obviously paid him for the trouble. You know, but yeah, just super fucking thankful. I have my fucking bag. We just finished 270. Now it's 320. I'm gonna go for 310 to 370. Yeah, let's see. We'll see where we take it from there. Nice. Oh! 370 moved well. We're gonna go for 420. That could, I'm not saying I will, but that could be my opener at SMOE. You know, but then again, like it's hard to decide these things. You know, we have spoken about my opener, my second attempt, and then my third attempt. You know, we might even do, you know, a ladder just to like come in. See what everyone else does, and the second attempt, you know, there's a lot to play out of. You know, we can either make a good opener, like a solid good opener, and then the second attempt should be enough to win. Let's say if we just pull 1,000 pounds, and I potentially could win the event. You know, that means I'm only pulling 2 times in deadlift, which could, you know, be more beneficial because then I'm going to psych myself up for 3 lifts. We'll see. Like I said, you know, 400, it doesn't really matter. Like let's say if I open out 380 or 400 or 420, it doesn't really matter. the end of the day, I believe I'll win the event because we can also change third attempt. So let's say if my second attempt is, let's say it's just like, let's say open lights. Let's say my second attempt is, 430, and someone pulls 435. And if that looks light for them, I could always change my third attempt and just go for something heavier, just to make sure that that's enough to win. But you want to be smart in the regards of not pulling too heavy, where I'm spending unnecessary energy for the win if I don't need to. Like you want to basically just pull enough to win, not a lot more, just enough to win. Alright guys, so 420 looked really good. Me and Sebastian have always been talking about, the strategy going to the deadlift, what we should open on, what should be the second attempt, and originally we planned on 420. We might still go for 420, but then again, like we've been discussing this back and forth, obviously, what are your thoughts?
So the goal is to be first place, strongest man on earth. Not to break deadlift world records.
True.
If you need to break a deadlift world record to win that event, that's what we're going to do.
100%.
But if you don't need to, then there's no point wasting energy.
True.
So if we look at the Arnolds, we got very similar lineup of great deadlifters. No one was able to pull over 435. That was Bobby Thompson.
Yeah.
So actually, you doing 455 was maybe too heavy. Like you didn't need to. I mean, it was great to your first big show back, to show everyone 1,000 pounds as easy as it gets. That's exciting. So if you want to be a crowd pleaser, we could do the same thing. 420 opener, 455 second attempt, and I think that's going to be good enough to win it. However, does he need to do 1,000? I don't know what the second best lift is going to be. Maybe if it's 440 kilograms is the second best, maybe we only need to do 445.
But then again, it's hard to exactly know that, because I believe that you'll just write your numbers on paper, like in the first 2 attempts, maybe the third as well, but you're allowed to change the third attempt. It would be nice, and I think it's doable for us to win that event with 2 attempts.
Yeah.
It would be annoying to pull, let's say, for the second attempt 440 and someone pulls 442.
That would be very annoying.
That'd be annoying,
Yeah, so
it's like, yes, I do think 1,000 pounds is going to be enough to win.
yeah.
Even potentially, we don't know. Like Mitch has obviously been looking really good in training, and I haven't really been seeing much else from anyone else. I don't know if Bobby is dealing with some injury right now, because I don't feel like he's looking as strong as he did before the Arnolds, at least what I've been seeing online.
We saw him do 410 kilograms, and it looked pretty heavy.
Then you don't know. Maybe he was sick before that. Maybe he didn't feel the best in the session. We don't know.
Exactly.
So yeah, it's a mind game. You gotta figure out exactly what's going to be enough to win the event. Not more, not less.
Save as much energy as possible.
Yeah. And if you can get away with only pulling twice, that's great.
Yeah. Another strategy is using the first attempt as something really light. Just
super light.
So it saves you from doing all of the warm-ups backstage. You do your first warm-up on stage. 380.
380.
And then second attempt, 420. And then third attempt, pull for the win.
Yeah.
We're going to figure that out, I would say. We're going to have a lot of discussions on this, but the goal is to win the event no matter what. And I think he's ready to do that. 100%.
Next up, stones.
Next up, stones. Let's do it.
Of course, my man brought some donuts.
Always.
Always. Nice. This one is filling, right?
Yep.
I like the filling.
This one's got the filling, this one's got filling, this one's got filling. You choose.
Beautiful. Let's get this one. Some extra carbs. Last time I was here.
I love carbs.
I love carbs. That's the best commercial ever.
Body's feeling pretty good. Yeah, a little tired, but the usual.
That's normal. At this stage, 2 weeks out.
2 weeks out, just competed.
Exactly. You've been competing a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, he has.
Which is good, you know. I always recommend for anyone getting into the scene, you know, to compete more than less, because competing gives you experience.
I also didn't want to I didn't have an option really, because I got the invite for Strongest Man on Earth, right after WSM, plus Giants Live, and I was like, no one of those are going to say no to
those shows.
I already pre-qualified for North America's Strongest Man, so I ended up dropping a pro-am in Edmonton here, so that I could do the other one, so I didn't have 3 shows in back-to-back weeks, so it's a little bit of give, a little bit of take, but overall, you can't say no to Giants or Strongest Man on Earth.
That's the hard thing about summer as well. It's getting to the point where there are so many new guys that are really strong, trying to get into the scene. If you're telling a newer guy getting opportunity to compete, and if you say no, why don't you get the next opportunity?
Yeah.
Like you're
gonna be known as the guy that says no.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. You don't want to say no.
No.
At least not in the beginning, you know. Prove yourself.
Yeah.
I'm at least going to SMOE with the plan to roll the 600 stone. The good thing about SMOE,
I can't wait to watch that stone be loaded. It's gonna be a good battle.
It's going to be loaded because Tom is obviously incredible stone lifter.
Yeah.
He's done a heavier stuff before.
Yeah.
So I think it's going to be loaded, you know.
Are you excited for the battle between you and Tom on the stones?
Oh, 100%. It's going to be great. It's going to be great. You know, I'm obviously strategies play a big part, you know. I most likely, if things go my way, I might be going last in the stones. Because even before it's weight or bar, and that in most cases is a really good event for me. If I win that event, I'll go last in the stones.
Yep.
So that's actually huge for me. Because then I can watch Tom, see how many reps he does. So, you know, it's
and how many reps everybody else does, and then see where you go from there.
Exactly. Last time me and Tom went head-to-head on stones, what happened?
Was it head-to-head? It was in different heats, or different pairings, but you were 6.5 seconds faster than Tom on the stones with your foot.
Oh no,
that was in 2019.
2019. Okay, cool. So I forgot about that. It's also always nice to refresh your memory. But Tom is still Tom has obviously hugely improved on these stones since then. So it's gonna be a good battle now for sure.
Body composition wise too.
Oh yeah.
So you're a lot closer than you used to be.
A different human being now. Different athlete. So I feel it a little bit. I go a little bit up.
Yeah,
it's good. And I finish.
Instead of exploding from I'm never used to doing a max,
so heavy stone.
right? We've never we do even at North Americans, the heaviest stone was 445 pounds to 56.
Yeah.
So, but you're going in a medley or in a run, so you're always everything has to be fast and explosive, and so
in a medley you just go. But with the super heavy stones, you can at least give yourself some time to feel it, you know.
And we have 75 seconds to get reps, I think.
Yeah.
Right, so lots of time.
Plenty of time.
Lots of time to get a rep, set it, get ready, get it over, take a break. I think my plan is, we'll see how I feel, but I think the 450 for an easy single, just get my point, and then go to the 500 and try and get some reps.
Whatever you do in training, you usually perform better in competition because you have the rest, the adrenaline, and everything that's going to help you. Once you have like with the rest and everything, you feel fresh, you feel good, then the crowd's gonna hype you up, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, don't you agree that, you know, you'll perform better on comp day?
Oh yeah, like comp day and gym day, I'll show up on comp day every single time.
Yeah.
Gym day, I was like, you have your off days, but
Yeah.
you bring it together for your competition.
I mean, you have to. It's now or never. You know?
Yeah.
Great. What do you want next? 450?
Yeah, 450.
Yeah. Nice lap. Nice lap. Come on. Feel it. Feel it. Yes. Come on. When I pick it up, I take my one leg a little bit closer.
Yeah.
The reason for that is the stone is higher to here, it's lower. But here it's higher, you know, higher up. So it's easier, it's a less of a movement. Basically.
Yeah, I try and
Do you do that as well?
same thing, yeah. So I pick it wide, and then when I get it here, try and bring this one leg in and then set. Just because you get the extra, I was like between here and here, I was like it could be 4 to 5 inches. Right? So every inch counts. Wade keeps telling me that too, but try and gain inches where I can.
Yeah, 100%. Great session, guys. Tristan looking super strong, obviously. Double 385 for double.
Yeah, that's right.
Looking solid there. And then we did some stones. Things are looking really good for us. You know, obviously, both of us are a bit tired. We're 2 weeks out right now before SMOE. The body's never 100% of that state in prep, but thankfully both injury free. You're injury free, right?
Injury free. Yep.
And when do you head out for SMOE? What day?
The Wednesday. So I leave.
Wednesday, which is the 14th.
Yeah,
I believe.
So I fly out here at 6 a.m.
Yeah.
And then I get to Denver at 8:45.
Is that right?
Direct flight, yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Same in Iceland. This is super.
Really?
How long is it?
Like 2.5 hours, 2 hours 40 minutes.
Super fucking nice.
Yeah.
Super.
And you're
nice.
direct flight from Iceland?
Yes, that's a
sweet.
bit longer. 6
Yeah.
hours. 6 hours, yeah. Yeah, good session, guys. We're gonna send as well, do some more pressing and potentially some fingers. You want to do some fingers?
Yeah, we can get it set up for Sunday. Oh, yeah.
Yep, let's do it. Do you have power as well?
No power. Like no setup. We have like a duck block implement,
Duck block, okay,
and then
okay.
we can set up on the blocks. But that's the best we can do right now.
That's okay. That's okay. You know, we're both. Yeah, that's okay. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for tuning in, guys. Good session. I will see you guys soon. Peace and love. Out for.